Hi everybody and welcome back to the Half-Ass Homestead. Today we're going to be making cottage style bacon. Price of bacon, it's a little more reasonable to make something quite similar at home. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This is a tried recipe. It's absolutely delicious. You're never going to miss the store-bought bacon. When you cook up 12 ounces of it, you have more than 4 ounces of bacon when you're done. So that's also a really awesome bonus. First thing we're going to do is cut off a good chunk of the fat cap on the top. This is just a regular pork shoulder roast. The fat stays pretty hard. It's okay to have some on there, you just don't want 3/4 of an inch of it. Alright, now we're going to focus on cutting the bone out. The goal is to keep it in as nice of slabs as possible. The next thing we're going to want to do is cut these into nice, relatively even slabs. So like here evenly. So all the extra small pieces, what I'm going to do with these, going to put them in the freezer and we're going to save them for next time we grind pork for sausage. So that'll just get anything that's not of sufficient size. That's what we're going to do with that. So after great discussion, we're going to take a slice off the top. So basically we have a meat slicer, so we're not cutting everything by hand, so it kind of matters a little more up front the way we cut it. When you're cutting it up, the one thing you want to keep in mind is how you're going to want how thick you want your bacon, like as wide of a piece. And we're being a little more conscientious for the sole fact we have a meat slicer, so that's explaining why we're doing that. Alright, now we've gotten our slices, our slabs of meat prepared. I'm going to vacuum seal these up and get those out of the way. And then we'll get to the cure and spice mixture. Is it recording?
Yep.
Okay, as far as, so the ingredients and the ratios for the cure are as follows. For every pound of pork, you need 1.1 grams of cure, 8 grams of non-iodized salt, 7 grams of brown sugar, 6 grams of pepper, and 4 grams of paprika. You want to weigh up your, how much, you want to weigh up your pork, do the math. So we had 5.3 pounds of pork. We're going to have 5.9 grams of cure, 43 grams of non-iodized salt, so pickling salt or kosher salt, sea salt, 37.5 grams of brown sugar, 32 grams of pepper, and 21.5 grams of paprika. We use a mixture of smoked and regular paprika. We will combine ingredients well. Spices are combined. We are going to take the seasoning and press it in to the meat and cover it well. So the last time we made bacon, we used I put tin foil in a pan, probably because of the cure and the salt. There was a chemical reaction and burnt holes in the tin foil anywhere it was touching, so we are going to use a glass dish this time around and just cover it with cellophane. Time is a charm, right? So now that we've gotten the seasonings coated on the pork, what we are going to do is refrigerate this covered for a week. Every day we are going to turn it over to help the cure and seasoning evenly distribute. Once we've got the curing process complete, we're going to smoke it to fully cook, and then we are going to slice it and enjoy it. Okay, so we have, today is the next day. I decided to go ahead and throw everything in a Ziploc bag to make the turning easier. We're going to do this 6 more times over the course of 6 more days, and we'll be back to smoke it. We're back. Our pork has been in the cure for 1 week, turning daily. The next step is to rinse thoroughly with cool water and then pat dry before we smoke it. All right, we're gonna smoke our bacon. She's preheated to 200 degrees. We'll smoke at 200 until it reaches 150 internal temperature. Let's load her up. And now we wait.
Alright, I'm going to finish up the last of this bacon project that we got going on here. All that consists of is slicing it up to how you like it. Got our slab here, meat slicer. Throw it on and watch the magic happen. What you end up with, nice, thick-ish, meaty piece of bacon. You can eat it like this, cold, because it's already cooked. Or you can fry it up with some eggs and have a really good breakfast. Or just keep slicing and seal it, and put it in the freezer, and away we go. Enjoy. Alright, so we got all our bacon sliced up. Just a little fun fact about all this project is we picked up this pork butt for $1.49 a pound. Yeah, it's a little bit of screwing around with the whole cure and smoking and slicing, but on the plus side, there's a bunch of meat on there, and it's not just fat. So you get the bacon flavor, but you also get a quality product that tastes delicious. And with that, when you're slicing it, you can get a pretty good amount of just breakfast bacon, eat it as it is, fried up, and you get kind of the end pieces where fry them up, throw them on a burger, delicious that way, and like the really end cut pieces, you can throw them on a salad or whatever you want, top them on deviled eggs, be delicious too. It's a nice way to make bacon that is not just straight fat. Like, you still get a bunch of protein out of it, and it's a cheap process versus spending $8 a pound, $1.49, couple cents in seasoning, and you get to have some fun with it too. So there's always that.